Hi, it's Shaun Stoker. Welcome to the first market wrap for 2019, and what a start it's been. So the end of last year, especially for that last 3 months of 2018, it was probably one of the hardest periods I've seen in my 20 years. Not only were the banks tight, the numbers for open homes was very low, and you were tending to get 1 or 2 people show interest throughout a campaign, and sometimes that wasn't meeting owners' expectation. What I found is we had a 6-week break from December to mid-January. We opened the doors and large numbers were out, contracts out, and buyer interest was there. The first auction period of 2019 just happened over the weekend. And what we found on that auction floor was, even though there was a lot of registered bidders, they were still very sensible at what level they were going to. And often we were having to negotiate with the highest bidder to get it across the line. It's often that experience from an agent that will get it from an average price on the auction floor, and that ability to negotiate with the highest bidder to get that little bit extra for your owner. A good example is with 18 Charles Street. That was completely unrenovated, almost knocked down house that had been in the family for over 50 years. And we had 93 groups come through, 11 contracts out, 6 registered bidders, 6 parties took it to $985,000, and I negotiated an extra $15,000 to get it sold under the hammer for $1 million. Another one is 96 Salisbury Road, Camperdown, where the bidding stopped at 1.35 and we're able to negotiate an extra $100,000 to get it sold for 1.45. This is just a couple of examples of what happened on Saturday, where back in the old days you would have had 2 or 3 people bidding to get it to that same level, but we're having to use our expertise to negotiate that little bit extra. What I'm finding in the marketplace with buyers is, when they're going to the banks are really scrutinising how much they can get as a loan, and going to every little detail, the coffees they drink, Uber Eats, anything there, they're tightening right up on lending. And I've noticed when people get a loan and they don't utilise that loan in 3 months, they've got to reapply for the next loan, they're getting up to $100,000 less. So the positive I'm seeing in the marketplace, there are buyers out there showing interest on properties and taking that next step to actually being present on the auction floor. As I've stated to a lot of people in the community, I'm always here for you. If you just want to sit down and have a cup of coffee, if I come over to your place to give you an update of what your property's worth, or just what your next transaction looks like, I'd love to give you advice. Call me anytime. Look forward to keeping you updated throughout 2019.